This evening, Guyana and Trinidad sign major energy sector agreement. Buyers rejoice. The Competition and Consumer Affairs Commission launched a new website. Child welfare NGO seeks to reunite families. Alleged cigarette killer has his day in court. In the region, CPL photo aftermath sparks social media firestorm. And internationally, cops catch crooks selling cannabis in church.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Greetings to our viewers in Guyana and around the world. Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018, and this edition of Headline News is now being streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for joining us. The Competition and Consumer Affairs Commission within the Ministry of Business is here to fight for your consumer rights. To assist in this effort, the Commission has launched a brand new website that persons can use to gain information and even report incidences of illegal or unfair business practices. The Competition and Consumer Affairs Commission within the Ministry of Business launched its brand new website today. The website now makes it easier for consumers to exercise their right to fair treatment from businesses. The Commission is a semi-autonomous agency that has been in existence for years. Nonetheless, many consumers do not know of its existence, nor are many aware of the Commission's ability to defend consumer rights. But they have been very active. This year alone, the agency has assisted persons in reclaiming over 8 million Guyana dollars. Allison Parker, Public Communications Officer of the Competition and Consumer Rights Commission, explains that the Commission is trying to increase the public's awareness of their rights.
We're trying to up our profile. We're trying to let people know that there are laws. Someone called in on a program, I think it was Gordon's program morning, because we had one of our officers on. The comment was, it only happens in the States, it don't happen here, that only happens, it happens here, and there is a law to protect you, it happens here.
One element of the awareness campaign is the website. However, while the website will assist persons in obtaining the compensation they seek, the Commission encourages the general public to arm themselves with knowledge before they go out and shop.
I encourage them to go to our site and to our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page also. And you'll find we have a consumer handbook. And that handbook, in a simple way, outlines your entitlements, your rights, and your obligations. It's a quick glance, right? Without going into the act and so on. So it tells you that you must demand a receipt. Because a receipt is your proof of purchase. If you have an issue and you didn't have a receipt, how do you go back to claim a refund? People like to not take receipts because they don't want to pay back. So they make a deal with this whole. Right? But should something happen, you have no leg to stand on.
For more tips on how to become a smart shopper, visit the agency's website at www.ccac.gov.gy. Shortly after the coalition government took office, several cabinet members met with the Trinidadian government to discuss an agreement that will greatly enhance the ability of companies from the Twin Island Republic to operate within Guyana's energy sector. And in this report, Wendell Jeffrey tells us that today the two governments signed the historic Memorandum of Understanding.
And soon after Prime Minister Rowley was elected, Foreign Minister and I visited Guyana-Trinidad meeting. And since then we've had very frequent and fruitful interaction.
Today, the governments of Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago inked a significant Memorandum of Understanding. It was signed with Guyana's newfound oil realities being the backdrop. The deal was in the making over a year now, according to President David Granger. President David Granger said that the two countries are leaders in their own rights, and the act of signing the MOU is an attempt at strengthening the Caribbean community.
We see ourselves as a foundation for the political community.
Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, said that it is time to move past talking and to begin doing.
We look forward to moving away from talking about what should be done or what we should be doing to actually move into the doing phase. And it is my expectation that in the coming months and years ahead, without further talking to death of issues, that our people can see more action in the areas of cooperation and development.
President Granger and Prime Minister Rowley were asked to say what really are the nuts and bolts of the MOU. This is how both Rowley and Granger answered that question.
Exactly what is written in the MOU is what we are talking about. When you do get to see a copy of it, you will see that what both of us are saying, we might not be using the same language, the same syntax in the MOU, but what we're saying is that all these areas of cooperation are areas that we are committing ourselves to cooperating. There's nothing in that MOU that says that this is something that we should talk about in public. There's no secret that you said there's nothing in the MOU which seeks to harm the interests of one state or the other. There's no setup.
According to the two politicians, the Memorandum of Understanding will see for greater cooperation between the two countries, and it will actualize the transfer of skills, technology, and other expertise. President Granger said that another reason for the MOU is Guyana will benefit from Trinidad's experience in the oil and gas field.
The MOU is a means of benefiting from Trinidad's advice and experience and expertise that we bring to the activity. So the fears that there's some giveaway, are completely understood.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. This morning, the young man accused of killing a GWI employee over a cigarette had his day in court. Esther Sobers has more in this report.
This morning, Matthew Parks appeared before the Georgetown Magistrate Courts charged with murder. Parks is accused of killing 23-year-old Roger Allen on September 13, 2018 at Durban and Chapel Streets Lodge. According to police, on the day in question, Parks, who lives at Freeman Street, East La Penitence, was on duty at a mini-mart in Lodge when Allen went to the mart to make a purchase. According to an eyewitness, an argument ensued over cigarettes. As Parks exited his workplace, he was confronted by Allen, who was reportedly armed with a piece of wood and a knife. Allen was taken to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Parks was remanded to prison until October 10, 2018. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. When we come back from the break, ChildLink seeks to reunite broken families. But first, here's today's foreign currency exchange rates. For the latest in news from Guyana, the region, and beyond, visit our website, headlinenewsguyana.com.
Fresh ingredients and Creole foods at the Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Finger-licking boil and fry, meats cooked to perfection. No MSG added. We cater for vegetarian stew. Breakfast and lunch available fresh Mondays through Fridays. We open 7 a.m. Get coffee, Milo, or our famous power porridge, filled with a blend of indigenous barks, natural fruit juices. Catering services and delivery available. Call 231-4343. Located at 16 Access Road, Kingston. The Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Bringing back the good old days.
93.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to side. Wasted days, spend the night. Tell me, are you riding? things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your...
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
This is what shopping used to be. More plastic bags than I could carry or I could use. They always end up in the bin or as unsightly litter. Then it hit me. Get just one reusable bag. Now, whenever I shop, I don't use plastic bags. I always have my reusable bag. It makes shopping a lot easier, and it's better for the environment.
Use one less disposable plastic bag. Make the switch to a reusable bag today. For more information, please call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Public Health is currently hosting a workshop for the nation's funeral homes. Here's more. A man once said there are only two sure things in life, death and taxes. But despite being an inevitable part of the circle of life, many persons only dwell on death after it has already touched their lives. Because of the pain of a loved one's death can be so traumatic, it is important that funeral homes are well equipped and well trained. On Wednesday, the Central Board of Health within the Ministry of Public Health hosted a funeral home training exercise. The two-day capacity building workshop is meant to improve the quality of care offered to the nation's dearly departed. Chief Medical Officer and Chairman of the Central Board of Health, Dr. Shamdeo Prasad, emphasized the importance of such training sessions.
Not only that it's economically benefit, but the persons who use your services are satisfied with your services. They're satisfied with your services, you know, and the whole compassion around it. Even if a body is picked up partly decomposed in the open, you know, we still must be cognizant of the fact that that's a person.
The Public Health Ministry also shared information on patient relations, infection control, and occupational safety to ensure the mortuaries are conforming to international best practices. Children are often removed from their homes whenever the state deems it fit. Many mistakenly believe that once the decision is made, it is final. However, in some cases, children do return to their parents' homes. In fact, child welfare organization ChildLink has begun a campaign to reunite children with their parents. Here's Esther Sobers with more.
It is well understood that abuse and neglect may result in a negative psychological effect on a child. Depending on the severity of the abuse, the child may be taken away from their parents and taken to an institutional care facility. This new home often houses hundreds of children, providing them with food, clothing, shelter, and care, and much more. Despite having all the basic necessities offered by the institution, children often desire to be reunited with their parents. With this in mind, ChildLink, a non-governmental organization, has embarked on a new project which will seek to have children in institutional care be reunited with their families once the parents meet the necessary requirements.
This initiative has started from the 1st of April 2018. ChildLink has recently got a grant from European delegation, and it's to work with families and children of the reintegration. What we're doing, our focus is to reintegrate over 120 children back to family-based care. These children were being separated from their family and were placed in institutional care.
Once a child enters institutional care, many believe their ordeal is over, but this is not always so. According to an article in the Guyana Times, children living in institutional care within the age group of 10 to 12 years have reportedly been abused by their caregiver and other staffs, a practice that has not been denied by the Child Care and Protection Agency.
We are working in collaboration with the Child Care and Protection Agency, and that is where we're going to get the children from. They're responsible for 23 institutions in the country over the region. We're going to work in Region 3, Region 4, and Region 6 over approximately 3 years, reintegrating children back to their family.
Currently, there are over 700 children reportedly living in institutional care. Childlink hopes a push will greatly reduce this number in the years to come. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Don't go away. Coming up after the break. CPL photo aftermath sparks social media firestorm, and cops catch crooks selling cannabis in church. But first, here's this week's Bridge Attraction schedule sponsored by Forbes Vulcanizing Shop, located at 248 Duncan Street, Newtown, Georgetown.
Fresh ingredients and Creole foods at the Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Finger licking boil and fry, meats cooked to perfection. No MSG added. We cater for vegetarians too. Breakfast and lunch available fresh Mondays through Fridays. We open 7 a.m. Get coffee, Milo, or our famous power porridge filled with a blend of indigenous barks, natural fruit juices. Catering services and delivery available. Call 231-4343. Located at 16 Access Road, Kingston. The Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Bringing back the good old days.
93.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to waste your day and spend the night. Me, are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside us. Simple things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. Come on! 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride taxi service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride taxi service. Let's go. Welcome back. Now here's Bibi Backus with the regional and international headlines of the day. Today's regional and international news is sponsored by Top Notch Auto Sales. Top Notch Auto Sales, located at 145 Regent Road, Georgetown.
In international news, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has agreed to shut one of the country's main missile testing and launch sites, said South Korean President Moon Jae-in. After a meeting in Pyongyang, the two leaders agreed on a way to achieve denuclearization, says Mr. Moon. The agreement was described by Mr. Kim as a leap forward towards military peace on the peninsula. Mr. Kim also said he hoped to visit Seoul in the near future. He would be the first North Korean leader to do so. 2 women have been arrested after they were caught selling sweets and cakes containing marijuana in a church in Georgia, USA. Ebony Cooper, 28, and Leah Presley, 26, were openly selling the treats, which included cereal treats, brownies, and puddings at a church in the city of Savannah, which was holding an event for local entrepreneurs. The pair were detained after the event, and a search allegedly turned up a large number of pot edibles, more than $1,000 in cash, and a loaded gun. They are facing felony drug charges. And in the region, a viral photo appeared on social media showing piles of garbage at the Brian Lara Stadium following the finals of the Caribbean Premier League on Sunday. The photo was taken of the stadium after patrons left, showing mounds of garbage which were strewn carelessly. This ignited a debate on social media, which some commenters expressed disgust, while many others were quick to defend the littering, saying, "There are people who are paid to do that." The Twin Islands Sport and Youth Affairs Minister Shamfa Kujo told Loop News in a comment that there were adequate bin facilities at the venue to assist the crowd, which consisted of thousands of people, and also urged fellow Trinidadians to keep their environment clean. How do you feel about this? Should you have to clean up after yourself at a sports event, or should the cost to pay cleaners be included in the ticket price? Leave your thoughts on our Facebook, YouTube, or website. Channel 2 Headline News, Bibi Backus.
Thanks, Bibi. Here's your 3-day weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Wednesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, headlinenewsguyana.com. You can also tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast and Thursday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your home, and do have a blessed evening.